Today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious Persian Joojeh Kabab, marinated in saffron, lemon and yogurt. I'll also give you some tips and secrets that will make your Joojeh Kababs taste delicious and tender every time. First, cut your chicken into cubes that have the same thickness and size to make sure they cook evenly. I'm using chicken breasts, but you can also use boneless chicken thighs. And if you are going to use that, just watch the cooking time, as the chicken thighs take longer time to cook than the chicken breasts. Now we are going to make a saffron water for the marination. It's important to use a high quality saffron because it will affect the flavor so much. Always ground the saffron to a powder, then add a hot boiling water and leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. It will infuse and turn to a beautiful deep yellow color. We will use this solution for chicken marinade and for the Persian rice that I'll show you how to cook it later. Meanwhile, let's slice some onions. Slice them roughly and don't shred or dice them, because they will burn when cooked when the chicken still needs more time. Now, this is a very important tip that I learned from Persian recipes. Before adding anything to the chicken, you first add the saffron water and let the chicken marinate with just the saffron. Then we add the rest of our ingredients, because if you add the onion from the beginning, it will absorb all the saffron water. Now add the onions, fresh lemon juice from half of lemon, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of turmeric, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Combine everything together very well and marinate for at least 4 hours or up to 24 hours. The longer you leave it, the more tender and flavorful will become. Now it's time to skewer the chicken. I'm going to use metal skewers and I'll suspend them on an oven tray like this. You could also place the skewers on top of foil rack for the same result. Now thread the chicken cubes into the skewers, and when skewering, make sure to not stuck the chicken cubes too close to each other to let them cook fast and evenly. We want to avoid chicken from touching the tray because we want them to cook using the heat from the broiler and not from sitting on the tray surface on the top of their own juices, which will slow cooking and slow browning, ending up having a dry chicken. I'm also going to add a skewer of tomatoes. You can add green hot peppers or onions if you like as well. Now I'll place the tray in a very top rack of the oven directly underneath the broiler that I preheated to the highest heat the oven can reach. So basically we are grilling them but with the oven broiler, and cook them for 5 minutes on one side, then flip them over and cook them for another 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare a mixture to brush it on the chicken. Just microwave some butter, then add more of saffron water, some lemon juice and mix them together. This saffron lemon butter will not only make a rich flavor, but it will also keep the chicken from becoming dry during cooking. So what we are doing is that we first seal the chicken on both sides by grilling them on high heat. Then we will take them out and baste them with the saffron butter mixture and put them back in the oven so they continue cooking without losing their juices from the inside. That's also why we want to avoid low heat, because chicken will take too long to cook and it will become dry and overcooked. After another 5 minutes, my chicken has cooked through in the center and they are perfectly grilled and looking wonderful. But before serving, I'll show you how to make Barberry and saffron rice that I love to serve with Persian food. I'll wash a 1/4 cup of barberries, they also known as zireshk, and I'll cook them with 3 tablespoons of butter. Then I'll add 1 tablespoon of saffron water and mix. And to that, add about half cup of cooked basmati rice and combine together until the rice turns to this beautiful yellow color that's flavored with saffron and barberries. You have to try this way of making the saffron rice. It's amazing. So here you have the most delicious, perfectly grilled, aromatic and tender Joojeh Kabab, served with barberry and saffron rice and a homemade herb yogurt dip that I'll link another video of how I make it. Believe me, you will going to love this Joojeh Kabab. The saffron made it so flavorful and the onion taste that is coming through is so good. The chicken is so buttery, so lemony and tasty. I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends.